Hi, you're face to face with Shell. Today I'm going to start with another series, and this one is about my health professionals. Now, before I start, these people to me are heroes. They saved my life. They done a tremendous job. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, and I certainly wouldn't look the way I do. Excuse me. I wouldn't look the way I do if it wasn't for their brilliant work and their skills. So please don't think I'm running anyone down here, because I'm really not. I shall be eternally grateful to those people who saved my life and helped me to look the way I do today. There are some people that you will come across though, and as an end professional, that maybe I didn't feel things were right or weren't doing things right. I mean, it's okay to question, and it's okay to ask why something is happening to you, and then it can be explained, and then you think, yeah, okay, that's fine. It's your body, and you do know when something is not right, and if it's not right and if it doesn't feel right, speak up. And I'm doing this series to hopefully give you the confidence, if unfortunately you are going through something similar, to be able to speak up and to be able to say or ask questions, because it's okay to do so. It's happening to you. Instead of, if you don't feel confident enough to speak to the healthcare professional straight away, I mean, it would be okay to maybe talk to a family member or to a friend and just say, you know, this is happening, do you think that's okay? Or maybe ask them to come along with you if you do feel the need that you need to speak to your health professional about something. I worked in the NHS for 30 years, so I know the pressures that people are under, and I know the workload, and I know the hard work that is put in to take care of people. So again, I just want to say I totally do understand the pressures put upon people, and I do understand the great work that does go on. So if you've been following me, you'll know that my burn injury was quite extensive. I was burned in a gas explosion, and I received 50% burns to my body, first through to 4th degree burns, and my hand being the worst. Bits of my fingers were burned off, especially my pinky. Eventually it had to be amputated, part of it, but it sort of came to a point, and when the bandages came off, and even when I was discharged from hospital, I mean, it didn't look that great. I mean, there was parts, it's not very nice to say, but still needed to fall off. So my hand was very, very sore, and when it came out of the bandages, I couldn't even lift a tissue. It was that sore. And my arms especially would blister, and it would become quite sore to touch, and I had to watch that people didn't bump into me, and I used to protect especially my right arm and hand a lot. I'd keep it quite close into me because I was frightened that somebody would bump in and hurt it. So on top of all this, I had the itch as well, which used to drive me absolutely insane. Sometimes on days that it was particularly bad, I would take the pain over the itch. And I have done a video, and I've got a page on my website relating to this, so I'll put a link in the description to this video if you want to have a look at that. So getting on to the story I'm going to tell you today. There was a district nurse assigned to me once I was discharged from hospital to come in the mornings to help my mum and to give me a bath, to take off all the old cream, and then to re-cream my burn scars. So she would come in and give me a bath, and the place would look like a swimming pool afterwards, water and towels everywhere. She would then go on to cream my scars. Now I say cream my scars. Now you think she would be paying particular attention to my arms and my hand. Now okay, yes, they would blister and there was bits that were sore. But she didn't really pay any attention to them. She just was concentrating on my face. And what she would do, she would cream my face and then she would take her hand with cream in it and sweep it into my hair. Why? I do not understand that. After giving me a bath and washing my hair, she then would make it greasy again. Sometimes to the extent that after she left, my mum would have to rewash my hair again, totally defeating the purpose of what she was there to do. As I said, my arms would blister, and if there was parts that were particularly sore, I would say to her, could you watch this certain area because it is really sore? And to dry up the blisters, I don't even know what the lotion or the liquid, was called, but it was bright red, and this would be applied to the blisters to help them to dry up. Get that? Absolutely understand why. But as I said, I would say to her, please watch this bit today, it's particularly sore. So she would get the big long cotton wool bud, she would put it in this liquid and go, where? There! And just stick it right into the place I told her to watch. Now I know that it had to be applied, I get that, but did it have to be done with such force, especially when I just said that's sore? This must have been so hard for my mum to stand back and watch, because this nurse was upsetting me on a near daily basis, and I used to absolutely dread her coming in. Our one saving grace was there was another district nurse that would come in from time to time, and she was an absolute angel. And my mum would be looking out for the nurse coming in, and she would say to me, oh, you're okay today, it's nurse. And I would think, oh, thank goodness, because as I said, she was an absolute angel. So obviously this situation, it couldn't go on, and it did come to a head one day. This particular nurse had upset me once too often, and my mum asked her to leave, which she did. But she then in turn reported my mum and said that my mum was not fit to look after me. utter nonsense. And looking back, I think, no, that's a reflection of yourself. So what should we have done in this situation? I did tell the angel district nurse about what was happening, but of course this was her colleague and she had to remain professional and she couldn't say anything at all. But what we should have done was ask this particular nurse, what should we do to try and alleviate the situation? Maybe asked for a manager's name or someone we could contact to tell them of the problems that we were having and to hopefully find a solution to it. I'm so sorry if you have or are experiencing this. It isn't nice at all. These people are here to help, and this particular woman was just making matters worse for reasons best known to herself. I honestly don't know why. Speak up. If you feel things aren't right, speak up. Get a family friend, a member to do it along with you. As I said, it's your body, you know what's going on. And if things don't feel right or someone's hurting you, say something. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a hard one for me to do. It really has. It really is. It was hard writing the page on my website, and it's been hard doing this video, but I feel it's something that I had to do. It was my experience, and through this I hope I will help people out there who are maybe going through the same thing. Thank you to my subscribers. If you haven't already, it would be great if you could subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. Please give me a like and a share, it'd be so much appreciated, and thank you so much again for watching. Stay strong and we'll chat soon. Bye.